Yeah, that's good, right?
No, that's true.
But what if you turn it
That ain't gonna do it.
and turn off?
Yeah, that's weird. Go like this.
Right.
Hold on.
Oh, matter of fact, wasn't the pastor having an issue with that?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think they had
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's what we do. We just do that.
That's weird.
But they just had that issue.
Yeah, they trying.
Yesterday. Just more confusion.
Man, that's Esau.
Yeah, it's more
Bullshit.
confusion. Got you though.
Dang. This chain structure, they had to stop it and pull over.
And I'm just going to wind this down. Yeah, I just wind it down.
All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakam Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. To the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Shai, they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Because he's coming to deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. All right, it's the Church of Philadelphia. Once again, coming out to prophesy the downfall of America, aka Babylon, according to the scriptures. All right. Right now, you got in Israel, it's a lot going on in Israel, man. Even like we was listening to Elder Yashimam on the way up, you know, when you got IUIC going against the name, you know, as the scriptures say, man, you got wicked men in these times are going to wax worse and worse, man. You know, and all this to do is to cause confusion, especially in these last times. Also, just to touch on the topic, here in Philadelphia, you had a lot of looting going on because of this young kid that got killed. He's an Ephraimite down there in Kensington by Edomite officer, which they charged him and everything. But when he went to his preliminary hearing, you know, they found him. They dropped all the charges. You know, so the people started rioting and looting, but it didn't really get them nowhere. And if they understood the scriptures, according, you know, our people, they wouldn't even be out there doing that. So we're going to bring this scripture out real fast, Zechariah.
Okay.
Let's start at verse 4.
Okay. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh, my power. And that's how we read it.
That's right.
Right? We ain't going to say Jesus the Christ or the Most High. No. We're going to say his name.
That's right.
And what is his son's name is thou canst tell.
Say, in that song Against All Odds with Tupac, and he was rapping about a certain dude. He was like, say his name.
Hey.
Damn right.
Hey, man, you got this. Nobody wants to be called out of their name.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But the Most High can, right? Yahweh can.
That's right.
You call him Most High, right? Instead of his name.
Right.
And you know the name, you taught the name, you broke down the name. Come on, man.
Right.
Judgment, lest ye repent. So it says, thus saith Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
That's right. So it says, who possessed the slavery. So they clearly, like on camera, you clearly see he murdered the guy, man. Now you go to court, you got the judge, now they talk about, there's a whole bunch of bullshit, man, going on with that. So I don't want to talk about it now, bro, and all that shit, man. But see, that's how you know that they're not in trouble like other men, man. You know, this is their bullshit. And you have to understand that, like, their enemy in these last times is going to be coming down on you, man. You know, they know that they have but a short time, like the scriptures say. And you think that's something, wait until Jacob's trouble, man. Really going to start seeing. Right. I just seen a video of Joe Biden, and he was talking about, something about the midnight basketball games, you know, saying how, and this was him when he was a younger dude, man. I think he was a center at this time. And it's like, if they want to go around trying to be like Michael Jordan or something, they need to open up a gymnasium, which the word gymnasium means the exercise naked. All right, so that's what they feel about you Israelites. That's why they put you in gymnasiums, to play basketball, football, baseball, hockey, if you will, soccer, and all that shit, man. Because all you are is entertainment to them, man. And he was like, he said he would feel safer with them going to gymnasiums and all that. So he was like, so his mother won't get raped, his children will be safe and all that, man. So that's how they look at Jake, man. You wonder why they gun you down the street. And you go out there and loot, tear up your own goddamn neighborhood. So that ain't getting you nowhere. The only way for you to really get some reconciliation is you turn it back to your Habashim outside, man. Hashem Arachakadash, man. And it starts off, you gotta know the name, man. The brother just said, man.
And hey, as men of the Lord, we know, hey, at the end of the day, it's Yahweh's judgment.
That's right.
On that Ephraimite, right?
That's right.
So as the brother was just saying, we got to return back and repent from your unrighteousness.
That's right.
The things that you do and think, right?
That's right.
And then the Lord will put angels around you.
That's right.
So we come out here. Meanwhile, we come out here and tell the people to be righteous, but Esau and other heathen nations, you got a problem with that. We want our people to be righteous and follow the law, statutes, commandments of this Bible. But again, you got your own thing going on because you want us to be wicked. You want us to go against the Bible.
Matter of fact, we grab Romans 6 and God 23. But I guarantee you that Ephraimite, he wasn't calling on Yahweh outside, man.
Right.
I know he wasn't. He calling on Jesus Christ, the same as Jesus the Christ, like we niggas call out, man.
Right.
And then Ephraim is into a whole bunch of the Latin tribes, man. Y'all into a whole bunch of witchcraft, man. You know what I mean? Like Santeria, all type of shit, man. And that's causing you to sin. That causes you to err, which causes you to be what? Put to death.
Hey, but as men of the Lord, guess what? Hey, that's where the Lord has you. He has you in derision.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah. So at the end of the day, we're looking for the elect.
That's right.
And that's it. We're not begging anybody to come into this fold. Hey, can I get a second? You got a second? No. You hear the word, you see the brothers. Hey, if the Lord is something with you, he's going to bring you over here. He's going to put something on your spirit to be right here.
That's right. The days came and left.
Right.
You have brothers that was like, hey, let me talk to you, brother. You don't got time for the Bible and all that.
Right.
So the hand was reached out to you, man.
Right.
Now the famine of the word is about to come and judgment is about to come.
Yeah.
It's already started. Judgment's been happening every day. But it's going so you really understand and know what the Lord is really talking about.
But we're not sweating that, right? But again, everybody else want to sweat what we say and do.
Right.
Hey, go ahead and believe in Jesus. Right? Go ahead. We believe in Yahweh Shai. Go ahead and believe in God. We believe in Yahweh. If that's who you serve, go ahead and do it. But don't come back on us and worry about what we do and who we serve, because we have a different doctrine altogether. Go ahead with your own doctrine. The book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is eternal life through Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Right. See? Eternal life. And that's what we're looking for. Which through the spirit of fire outside, we're going to get it. Once we get into the kingdom. But we're hoping to be part of the elect that first week that actually get it. Because the last enemy to be conquered is death, and sin causes a lot of death. That's what sin is, man. It causes death, man. While you got men talking about the market sin and all that nonsense, man. That and what they doing, they sinning, man.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the Lord is going to put them to death.
Leading the people astray, right? Leading the flock astray.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, grab 2 Timothy 4.
Count. Hey, shout out to the brother Magan. Shalom.
Magan. since you mentioned the doctrine, let's talk about it.
Con.
Because you got a lot of men, man. It's a lot of different doctrines out here. Like the brother said, we only out here for the elect, the electment of Israel, all right, which is the governing body, that's gonna rule over this whole planet, man. And in the universe, which they already been set up for the beginning of time, man. We just waiting to see who they are right now. Through the spirit. And a lot of men, like the elect men, man, they catching the hell, man. Left and right. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Right.
Them men is catching hell, man. And that's why I made you stay strong, because that's what you gotta do. This is a fight, man. It's a fight for your life, man. It's a fight for your nation, man. You're gonna get hit with all types of left jabs, haymakers, uppercuts, and all that shit, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta still move forward, man. Just like Rocky, when in the first Rocky, when he fought Apollo, the way they was running, they was nothing, man. Even though it's a fictitious story, but it's the whole, like, the scene, like, god damn. Some people that just gave up, like, nah, man, I ain't fighting. Fuck that. You got certain boxers, the actual boxers, that walked out of the ring because they got hit too hard, man. But you gotta stay strong.
What did it say? Prepare thyself for temptation.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
You said you want me to grab 2 Timothy?
4.
This book is 2 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1. I charge thee, therefore, before Yahweh and Hamashiach, Yahushai, who shall judge the quick and the dead at his appearing and his kingdom.
The quick and the dead, the quick is going to be your elect. The dead is the ones walking around. You still don't know what the hell is going on. You still want to celebrate Halloween. Like, how the fuck do you want to celebrate death, man?
Right.
The whole scene is around death, and that's one of the most, one of the higher holidays was the
Satanists.
The Satanists, yeah.
Right.
Matter of fact, they got a convention going on now, if I'm not mistaken. For talking about they worship Satan and all that.
Right.
At a nice ass hotel. Because that's who runs this world, man. The earth is given to us that. But it's being taken away from slowly but surely.
It says, verse 2, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
See that? With all long suffering and with doctrine. All right? In and out of season. So you got dudes that's talking that nonsense about the name, changing it up, saying we don't know the name. The Marcus sleep with a white woman. Some camps don't even believe in Yahweh. They lost the doctrine. And those are the same dudes that don't come out here to Brother's house.
Right.
They're the same dudes hiding in that little sanctuaries. While we out here in the trenches. This is the trenches. This is the battlefield. This is where we're supposed to. The word is out here. What's that? I can't think of the word. It's the marketplace.
Yeah.
I can't remember the word.
Come.
But we're out here in the marketplace on the highways and hedges. It'll come to me, right?
Hey, what it say? Your eyes shall see your teachers.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So, Lord willing, we be of that number,
right.
That fold, because we did the work, back in the days of the prophets, back in the days of old. Hey, but it says in these days, your eyes shall see thy teachers, and they shall not be removed in the corner any longer.
I want to say a glory. I don't think it's a glory. That's not it. It's side.
Count. It says, verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
That's right. And that's right now, man. They're not enduring sound doctrine. Whatever they turn to and fro, whatever wave of a doctrine.
Right.
With the newest thing. Oh, we're in a new covenant. The niggas jumped on that week, man. Like, them niggas is crazy, man. Like, it gets you so angry, man. You get fed up with Israel with their fucking shenanigans, man. You know? But then they want to go against the sound doctrine. But they could all have all these different doctrines. But when the sound doctrine comes, oh nah, don't believe them. They're rapists. They're this, they're that. You know, when ain't nobody never raped. No, first of all, you don't even understand rape, man. You know, it don't have nothing to do with sex with the hop of the bed. You know, what you got it. Israel got me hot right now. You niggas just fucking crazy, man.
For the time,
bickering, going back and forth, shit, man. You know, got it.
For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers, having itching ears.
That's right, having itching. So they like when you itching, when they say, I need my itching to scratch. You know, so these men, like the brother was saying, even we're going to bring up one name, me. But she taught the name before. It's on video, it's on record, it's recorded, man. You know, video surface and all that. Now you throwing up Baphomets and everything. You on this little magazine. You gotta travel the world. You worth a couple $1 million and all that. So yo, you sold the hell out, man. You know, you ain't endure sound doctrine because now all of a sudden you calling on Christ and Jesus and all that shit. You know, but y'all niggas got Hebrew names and all that. And come on, man.
Just confusion. Yeah, just man. A bunch of confusion.
That's all you're here to do, man. You know, and the people in your
congregation.
Yeah, them dudes, man, they better repent, man, and get the hell up out of there ASAP, man. You know, as a dude that used to teach with us, man. You know, now he's over there in that madness, man. You know, and his name was Shammai, which means the hearer. So now you hearing some bullshit.
Oh, hey, wait.
Right doctrine, you went over there. That's where you want to be.
But what the scriptures say? They got ears, but they can't hear.
That's right.
They got eyes, but they can't see.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
That's why scriptures say, he that has ears, let him hear. That means understand. You know, everybody got ears, man, like the brother said. But they don't have understanding. Man.
Right.
The Lord ain't give it to them. You know? We look at it like common sense, man. You hear the right doctrine, you're like, oh, that's common sense. Why? That's because the Lord is working with your brain, man. You know, he's not working with everybody, man. You know?
John, it's like you know, we hear the word, we hear this the beautiful song, right? And we get on beat. Y'all all off beat. Looking like Esau on the dance floor. Shoulders. Shoulders. Yeah. They be getting them shoulders, boy.
What's that girl Elaine off the South? She was there.
That's right. Yeah, that's how you That's right. Man. We showing you the picture, the reality of what y'all doing. Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta have fun with this a little bit. All right, yeah. Verse 4, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables.
No, man, the fables false, man. You know, matter of fact, you look up that word real quick, fables.
Come.
Put it in the etymology. Just to make a point, man. That's what y'all turn. Fables, that's false. Like, you know, that's a fairy tale, man. That's something that a man came up with his own imagination, his own vain thoughts, man. You know? And furthermore, like, if they don't look up words, man. Like, I was watching the video, that's how you know that this truth is out here. Because the woman, she looked like an Edomite, but she could have been a chick, man. So, like, but the things that she was saying in her video, she was like, yeah, you know, talking about, she was going into the birth certificate and things like that. And one thing that hit me, how I know that she's probably seen a couple of the apostles' videos as members of GMS and all that, and men that's under that same umbrella. She was like, that's why you gotta look up words. She said the etymology of words, and I was like, damn. When she said, I said, yo, she been watching somebody's videos, man. You know, because the average Joe don't speak like that. You know, they take everything for face value. That's why the scriptures tell you, seek and ye shall find. You know, if you want to find the truth, you want to seek for it. You know, if you're looking for some gold, you gotta dig for that shit. You know, look up the gold rush. I think it was a San Francisco gold rush, man. The California gold rush, niggas was digging up stuff. You know?
So look up that word fables. We get it to
Strong's G 3454.
Mythos. And it says, fiction, myth.
Fiction or myth. That's what y'all niggas.
A tale. You know, I say a tall tale. You tell them tale. Tell them.
That movie is kids. Like, telling tale.
Yeah.
You know, that story. Matter of fact, they, like you got Esau. They sit around the campfires and all that, and they tell tales and fables.
Right.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know, that's their pastime. You know, but we actually told the truth about our people. That's how it was passed down from generation to generation.
All right.
So you niggas believe in falsehood and fiction from men that's just making shit up. Matter of fact, going to what? The Council of Nicaea, right? When they had that council. Yo, a lot of men died at that council because that's when they was trying to change up the doctrine. It was bloody as hell, man. They was like, yo, we're going to change the name of Jesus and all this and that. And the men that still believe in Yahweh shot him, beheaded him and put him to death right then and there, man. You know, so the same thing is about to happen now. You know, so it's nothing new under the sun. But we're telling you the truth, man. That's what the scriptures is about. It's about the truth. It's not about the fucking religion, man. And that's all a nigga quick to say, well, what's your religion?
Right.
That means you don't have no understanding to talk about religion, man. And you don't know who you are, man. You know?
And that's what they want. They want us to keep us from knowing who we are.
That's right.
Because if we know who we are, we would know how to act.
That's right. That's right, bro.
That's why we lost. That's why, you know, Yahweh said, I'm not sent but into the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right. Starting where it's elect, man. Matter of fact, let's go to Jeremiah 23, 16. I started with 14. But you niggas, you don't want to listen to sound doctrine, man. You know? Look at Sunday and everybody's going to the Eagles game. Matter of fact, I woke up earlier and there was a nigga out there down at the stadium around like 5 in the morning, man. 6 in the morning, something like that. You know, starting to grill up. And all that
tailgate.
Yeah, talking about how to make breakfast. Right. That's y'all religion, man. Y'all faithful to that shit, man. When it's all entertainment, that's all it is entertainment. Because they know who's going to win the Super Bowl right now, man. You niggas just don't know that, you know? Because it's their world, man. They're playing games with you fools, man. And you fall for the banana in the tailpipe every single time. Them niggas can tell you out their own mouth that it's rigged, and you still don't believe it, man. You know?
This book of Jeremiah, chapter 23. I'm going to start at 11. It says, for the prophet and priest are profane.
There you go.
Yea, in my house.
And profane means what? Outside of the temple. You know? These niggas is outside the goddamn line. You know? Teaching those heresies and falsehoods. You know?
God says, for both the prophet and priest are profane. Yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, saith Yahweh.
That's right. And yo, it's their wickedness now. Why they took that bag, that Judas purse, you know? Basically, that's what it's all about. It's all about money, man. You know, if they want the fame and glory right now, they can't wait for it.
Right.
Y'all had to wait. You know? He got the glory from the beginning, but he had to do the footwork to come get it, man. Now he's glorified in the heavens. That's a given. When he came, he conquered everything here. He conquered death. He conquered all things that need to be conquered. He showed us how to do it. So now he's glorified in the heavens. The angels rejoicing, everybody. Oh, he's coming back to get that on his earth. Let's see on that. He's not glorified. He's glorified through his men right now. You know, the ones that really love him and care about him. The other niggas, you don't care, and you care not to know, and you're blinded because the Lord blinded you. You know?
God. And, hey, you trying to come in your own way.
That's right.
Instead of magnifying, glorifying the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and saying, hey, this is really through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, you trying to come in your own way, not through the straight gate.
They trying to backdoor it.
Right.
You know?
Right. It says, verse 12, wherefore their way shall be unto them as slippery ways in the darkness.
Yeah, damn. It said as slippery ways in the darkness, man. That's crazy, man. That's like you walking on fucking floor, a marble floor in the dark full of oil with no shoes on. You gonna slip and slide, bang and hit your head and all that shit, man. You know, that's the ways of these prophets, man.
God.
You know, but then furthermore, they're leading you into destruction. They're leading you into death. All right, that's all they're doing. And you follow. That's why what the Scripture said my sheep, the sheep led to the slaughter. My people are sheep led to the slaughter. You know, and furthermore, there are a lot of these dudes are hirelings. You know, who sheep that they're not the shepherds of, they don't care about that. All they care about is receiving profit. Which that's why the Lord is about to take that and telling you niggas you're going to take the seat of man. You know? And matter of fact, them dudes, they was joking about the jump shot. You know? So they did videos of them getting them little things stuck up their nose to test and all that shit. You know? So if you in a spirit like that, the Lord is definitely not dealing with you. And you're a murderer, man.
Yeah, and a reprobate.
Yeah, that's right.
Reprobate.
You're a straight up murderer. Big bitch ass nigga, man. Most High gonna deal with you, man. You got it, bro.
Yeah. It says, wherefore their way shall be unto them as slippery ways in the darkness.
That's right.
They shall be driven on and fall therein. For I will bring evil upon them. Even the year of their visitation, saith Yahweh.
Woo! The Lord's right, man. He's about to do that. The Lord's coming back to judge. And when I'm talking judge, not how these judges judge,
right.
They judge unrighteously. When Yahweh Shai, he comes back to judge, he's coming to use the laws that the Lord gave us. The laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to be judged by that. All right? And if the punishment is death, that's what's going to happen. If the judgment is salvation, then you're going to get delivered out of it. You know, there's only two ways of this when the Lord comes back. Either salvation or death. That's it. You know? And a lot of you niggas is going to die. A lot of you.
Child. And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal and caused my people Israel to err.
And even calling the name Jesus Christ. That's worship of Baal, man. You know, you might as just say Baal, man. You know, because matter of fact, Father said these rappers, man. You know, when they get their awards and all that, I like to thank God. You know,
what
Jesus
God?
Christ,
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Jesus Christ. You know, y'all niggas all say the same shit. Don't nobody say y'all want to thank Yahweh Shai. Why? Because you don't know him.
Right.
Your God is Baal, man. That's why y'all throw up the horns and then you wear the goddamn
Jesus piece, right?
Yeah,
they call that the Jesus piece. Yeah.
That goes back to Babylon. In Babylon, they did the same thing, man.
Right.
You look at pictures of Nebuchadnezzar, man. And the Babylonians, they had that cross on their neck. And he had the cross earrings and all that, man. You know, all you gotta do is research things and look it up.
Hey, nothing new under the sun.
That's right. Why do you think this is Babylon again, man? You You know, in Babylon, what's that word mean? Babal. And the Hebrew means confusion.
Confusion.
You got women want to be. Matter of fact, prime example, man. I seen a woman. Now you would have thought that it was a man. She had a full beard, man. But really look at her face, you know it's a woman. And then she still had the body, the hips and all that. So I was looking up something to this dude and everything. I'm like, yo, man, I said, you see that? I said, that's a woman. He was like, no, I said, listen. I said, look at the face. Really look at her face. And when he looked at him, he was like, oh, I see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, this is confusing, man. You know, the Lord, you got to have a spiritual eye discernment, man. And in a place like this, because if not, you're going to be done straight.
Yeah, can be caught out there.
But this place is fucking crazy, man. You know? It's upside down. And that's why the Lord has to come back and restore righteousness. You know? It's Solomon, Egypt. The same thing happened back then. And look what happened to those cities. They were leveled. You know? And that, hey, man, we say this every time, man.
Right.
The same thing's going to happen here, man. You know?
Oh, Rome 2.0. You know, hey,
Right.
we bring it out because, hey, it's the truth. And you know, there's a saying that says the truth sounds like hate to those who hate the truth.
That's right. Right.
You want to continue to peddle your lies and your ways. Guess what? Continue that, and we're going to continue what we do.
That's right.
In the true spirit, and through the true spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
It says, verse 14, I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness.
That, yo, and you got a lot of that going on in the churches, and they not just committing physical adultery, they committing spiritual adultery by serving other gods. Man. You know, you got, and matter of fact, there was a video, right? This dude came up in the church. He was in a wheelchair. He was like, yeah, y'all all know me, such and such. He was like, I'm the black sheep of the family, whatever. And he was saying how, you know, he was thanking the church for how they looked out for him. I guess they had like a disaster or something like that. But then he was like, he said, but I gotta say something. And the deacon was standing, he was standing behind him. Yo, mind this man's in a wheelchair. So the deacon standing over his shoulder. He's like, keep it clean, brother. Keep it clean. He's like, I am. He's like, well, I just want to let y'all know that my mother was sleeping with Pastor so-and-so. He said his name and everything. Yo, they snatched the mic out and said, quick, man. So he couldn't. He said, I thought I told you to keep it clean. And yo, he wasn't keeping it clean.
Yeah.
You know, he told the truth.
Right.
And that's why they ain't like that shit.
Right.
You know, because that exposed them. And that's the things that goes on in those churches. That's why we call them whorehouses. Not for just for them whoring after the women. And they come in there. Matter of fact, I seen a video of women with all white on, you know, twerking in the church. That's how
Right.
they shout. Twerk,
Right.
You know?
Sister
And
Betty.
somebody made a joke out of it like, yo, I'm coming back to this church next week.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
This lit.
Yeah,
What they say?
Hey, it's
It's-
going to be
yeah,
lit.
yeah.
You know, when that fire comes
Right.
from this place, man. But yo, and those are prophets of all, man. Those ministers, those pulpits, they done sold out, man. They got the 501c3 charter. They got the American flag inside of their churches, man. You know, but like, what the fuck? We out here prophesying against this place, man, not for this place. All right, because we know that the Lord is going to bring this place down, man. When He comes back to judge. That's all we doing is waiting on Him, man. Patient and waiting. We're suffering while we're waiting. You know, don't nobody like to wait, but you have to, man. And that shows patience. It shows
Your faith.
That's right. It shows your faith, and it shows your obedience and your discipline, man. You know, you gotta be very disciplined and not go out here and do some dumbass shit that's going to get you locked up and killed, man.
Right.
You know, because you're going against the grain, against your high Bashem Yahushua.
And again, here we are telling people to follow the laws.
That's
Right?
That's
Don't get caught out here doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing.
Right.
Right? And most importantly, follow the law, statutes, commandments of this Bible.
That's right.
We're not telling nobody to do no harm to nobody else.
That's right.
But again, that's what you wanna. That's the narrative that you wanna portray. We're saying we're waiting on Yahweh Bashim El Shah. You know, and guess what? If we're lying, then keep moving. Move on. Move on. You wouldn't be hurt so much if he was lying. But you feel it in your spirit. Something's about to happen.
I got to switch.
Yeah.
So Psalms. I'm talking about waiting. So Psalm 62. We'll go fast. Book of Psalms, chapter 62, and verse 1. It says, Truly my soul waiteth upon the Most High. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing bush, as a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. All right. So hey, you're waiting on the Lord, man. You read that again.
And what's there? Was that one precept? He only what?
For Psalm 62:1. Truly my soul waiteth upon the Most High. From him cometh my salvation. Verse 2. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved.
And hey, we gotta realize that. Listen, we have to basically put our minds towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We gotta put our energy and our thoughts towards Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Not another man, because we all got stuff going on.
That's right, yeah.
Right? So that trust, what it say? Trust Yahweh. Everybody else need receipts.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And a lot of them.
That's right. Yep. Yep. That's right.
Because we are as filthy rags.
That's right. And that's showing you, man, the patience and waiting. And we're not trusting in no weapons here, man.
Right.
You know, because the weapons of our warfare aren't carnal. You know, they jam up the technology on it, and you got the chariots now showing you how Esau's technology ain't shit, man. And Esau himself will tell you, man, that the technology of the Lord is thousands of years advanced than theirs, man.
Right.
That technology comes from the beginning, so it's way more than thousands.
Right.
All right.
That's
what
what
gave you the technology, man.
That's like the brother was saying. Just to land back up the brother. Hey, we're not trusting in your weapons.
Yep.
We're not trusting in your money.
Yep.
We're not trusting in anything. That's why you will never be able to infiltrate the true men of the Lord. Because you can't offer them anything, because you don't have anything that's more powerful than Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Nothing. Nothing you can say, nothing you can do, nothing you can give us that's going to take us, again, through the Spirit, power, mercy, grace, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, take us from this word. Nothing. Bastards.
You're rat bastards.
Hey, shalom to the brother Quadash.
Hey, shalom, bro.
Hey, it says, verse 14, it says, I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem a horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers.
So that they strengthen the hands of evildoers. Why? Because they're heaping our people under them. You know, by telling them lies, they're walking them. And our people, they start believing in those lies. You know, they don't, like we said, they don't believe in sound doctrine. But that's the time we're in right now. And that's how you know that these scriptures don't lie, man. You know? If you got ears to hear, you're going to hear what the word's saying, man. You know, everything that's the scriptures is saying is happening right now in front of your face. You know? But you want to turn a blind eye to it because you're scared to death. You know? we're happy when these things happen, but when we see certain things that goes on, you know. Why? Because it's prophecy that has to be fulfilled. And all these things have to happen for the end comes.
So and just think about this, because we don't think, right? But just think about this. How is it that you want people to trust in the government, right? When the government tells you what, there's a separation between church and state. So they've already, even though that church is off, so they've already told you we're separated from that. And the way that they set their rules and laws is always changing, right? Hey, the Lord says what? I changed not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. So there's nothing to change that's perfect. And the ways of Yahweh Bashim Moshai is perfect. There's nothing to progress. There's nothing to change. But you telling us to trust in this government. You telling us to bow down to this government. You out your mind. You done lost your mind. And you want us to lose it right along with you. That's not going to happen.
And the word means mind control. Government. So they control your mind in all aspects of your life.
Right.
Through the television, through the laws, man. What you hear, your music, your movies. That's mind control right there.
Every year they got some unrighteous decrees.
Yeah.
But we supposed to trust in the government.
That's right.
And bow down to the government. Just think about, just give me 10 seconds of your thought. And ask yourself, does that make sense?
No, they told you to fucking
Jake, man,
to take that venom juice.
Right.
For burgers and that's the government.
Right. Hey.
So when you think of this, don't think of this burger. Think of these they're good fathers.
Hey, did they have a deal with KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Hey, mother, Popeyes or something, right? They had some deals with them dudes. And then they got the rappers out there shooting videos.
Then they fetch you niggas penny burgers, and y'all ready down there to get the
Right.
penny burgers, 50-cent burgers.
Right.
And at the same time, they had a recall on beef. All these pounds and pounds of beef had E. coli in it, man. And you got videos coming out, niggas talking about their stomach rumbling.
Right.
It sound like a washer with boots in it. You know? But
Because he poisoned everything. Everything is poison, man.
Oh, good, man.
You can't make it up.
Good.
Can't even eat.
I forgot which chemical that is that they put in cereal, but I think it's a dangerous chemical. They tell you if you was to come in contact with it, because there's a dude that did some type of contract. He said in that, I think it was THR, some shit like that. But he said if you was to come in contact with it, you were supposed to immediately see a physician. He said if he put that in his kid's cereal, he put it in jail.
Hey,
The
man.
government could put all that in the cereal.
And they tell you this 10 years later.
Yeah.
After they done sold billions worth of that stuff. Right? 10 years later, oh, we found this. Hey, and you don't have to put that stuff in there. You got natural things you can put in there.
That's right.
But you're a mad scientist.
And they let so much, what is it, like rat hair, rat feces, and all that.
Right.
That's why I eat this shit. I stopped eating cereal, long ass topic. You got grown ass smell fucking like cinnamon toast crunch.
Hey, I love some cinnamon toast crunch.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
That used to be my shit.
Right.
Yeah, I was fucking it up.
Right.
But, hey, man, I always learned that. Then, what was that? French something.
Frosted Flakes.
French toast crunch.
Ah.
French toast crunch. You know? All them pebbles and all that.
Oh, yeah, fruity, yeah.
You know, hey, man, they killing us.
Right,
man.
right. And they know it.
That's right. Breaking your bodies down. That's another way they wear down the saints. Not even just the saints, but mainly that's what it's for, because they're running their own people now.
Right,
Because
right.
they don't care. You know, they call you wasteless useless eaters, man. You know? That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a hell
you
of
just
a,
you just sucking up oxygen
yeah, good, yeah.
because they want all the oxygen.
Yeah.
They insatiable.
That's right. You got it.
It says, I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah.
Ah, damn. That's destruction, man. You know? That's what the Lord said about you.
Woo.
That's how he feels about you. So that destruction is some more of that, bro.
It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts concerning the prophets, behold, I will feed them with wormwood and make them drink the water of gall. For from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness gone forth into all the land.
Right.
Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of Yahweh.
That's right. But the Lord ain't sent them. You know? They set up. Yeah, of course they set up to do a job. But as far as the right job for the Lord, they're not prophesying the right thing. It's like they tell you, you only can have one wife. You know?
Right.
IUI, CBC. They tell you to fast for a wife and all that. You know, that's pure madness. You know?
Like,
and a lot of them tell you, oh, if your wife isn't a believer, you gotta
put her away. Yeah.
Like that's wicked as hell, man.
Just going all mad.
Scriptures speak about the unbelieving husband.
Right.
And it speaks about the unbelieving wife.
Right.
You know? You can't put your wife away just because she don't believe. And the Lord woke you up. You still got to deal with that, man.
Right.
You know?
Because you never know. In the last second,
Yeah,
she could turn from her wickedness,
That's
right?
right.
And repent.
that's right.
You don't know. That's up to the Lord.
That's right.
But you setting the example.
Now, if she commits adultery, that's another story.
Right. Come on.
You got to leave her ass.
Yeah.
That's it.
Come
But as far as her not believing and she's still treating you right and she's doing what she's supposed to do, you can't put her away, man. You know, that would make you wicked, man. And that would make you to be going against the Lord's words, man.
She ain't, I mean, technically, we don't need her to be out here, right? I mean, ain't none of our wives will be sitting down while we doing this work.
That's right.
They should be away,
That's right.
you know, and if they're ready to be taught, then we want to teach them.
That's right. You know, you tell them little bits and all that. You don't got to tell them everything.
Right. They too emotional anyway. They can't handle it.
Exactly.
They
Can't
can't handle
handle the truth. And anybody, they're going to be saved to you anyway.
Right.
Your house.
Right.
You know? And it says that about the believing woman too, man. You know? She can't leave her husband, oh, he don't believe, Lord, so I left him. No, man. That's wicked, man. And then try to go join on to another man. Now you committed adultery.
Right.
You know?
Khan, brother, gave us some precepts, the water. It says Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13.
Right.
And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles,
That's right.
whither I will drive them.
That's right. And that's what we eat, and that's the food that we eat now. This GMO shit. I seen a video where it was actually a woman, I think it was Walmart or something. She got some meat out of there, and the shit still was moving.
Dang.
You know? I'm talking about it was boiling, bubbling. I'm looking like, God damn. You know, who gonna eat that? You know?
And knowing this, so you expect us to eat also this what they call it, impossible meat, beyond meat, beyond chicken.
Yeah,
chicken like, come on, man, you're a mad scientist. I don't know what you putting there.
It really is beyond.
Right.
Beyond this world.
Right. Right. Hey, they say, hey, Jake, you die, so we're gonna grind your meat up.
Yo, good.
We're gonna grind you as meat.
That's right.
I can see them doing that, man.
They actually eat children.
Right.
They're preparing you, and they put it in that McDonald's. So McDonald's was one of the biggest buyers of that meat. It was a Jewish guy, a Melechite, and he was talking about how when they get the kids, because so many kids go missing a year. And matter of fact, we around that time right now. Watch how many kids go missing. You know that they never found.
Right.
You know they got like that. Sound the alarm.
Yeah, they be grinding that meat up. They be grinding that human meat.
The butchers and all that.
Yeah.
They don't got no respect for the fire department.
I got somewhere to be.
But yeah, so they grind it up, and it's just like regular meat.
Right.
They mix it with, like the brother said, even in them Impossible burgers and the Beyond burgers and all that, that's human meat in there, man. Even in the vegan hot dogs, I looked up that, they said that's fucking human meat in there, man. Of course they're gonna go, this is animal flesh, but it's human flesh. Fucking meat.
And they're gonna tell you already ate it, so go ahead. You might as well start eating each other.
So they get, and that's all they giving you up.
Yeah.
What's that? Deuteronomy 28 when it talks about, matter of fact, let's see what I can find. Because y'all was going to come back to that. Where y'all going to go, you're going to be picking out what child to eat, man. Here you go, right here. Yup. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I'm going to start at verse 52. I'm going to start at verse 52. It says, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates until thy high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trustedest, throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which Yahweh Bashem shall power have given thee. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which Yahweh shall power have given thee, and the seeds and the straightness wherewith thy enemy shall be destroyed. All right, so that's already doing that shit.
Right.
But it's going to come a time when Jacob's trouble, where y'all got trouble, looking at the child out yours, man. Just like I forgot which chapter that was in Scripture, but it was a woman. She fooled the king. She was like, "Yo, tonight we're going to eat your son, and then tomorrow we're going to eat mine." But when the king finally heard, she got the hell up out of there.
Right.
And the king was wrong. But it says, verse 54, it says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be equal towards his brother and towards his wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall eat. So that it says, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children, whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left him in the seeds, and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. Also, all right, verse 56, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground with delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be equal toward her husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear, which she shall eat them for one of all things equally in the seeds, and straightness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. That's plain to see. You're gonna be eating your goddamn children. To fill your belly, you're gonna be eating anything, man. But just for that flesh, matter of fact, can you look up that word seed real quick, Baba Kashan? Because the enemy's gonna have to distress. What are they doing now? That's why you eat that. When you go to McDonald's, man, and if you still eat there, you're out your goddamn mind, man. But when I was working, they had this garden at McDonald's, man. And the people came in there that was eating that food, they was bugged out their goddamn mind, man.
Was it 28 what?
The word seeds. That was 28 and 54.
Okay.
Hold on. I started. Go 55.
Con.
Go to Siege. Yep. But those people, they be like you said, you are what you eat. You're eating your own children. And yo, Esau knows that. You think Esau and read that scripture, and they're laughing at you like, yo, look at them, they eating their own kids. And the man said that in that video. And even though if people came across that, they say y'all heard that before, they still don't believe because they think that this man is their friend. This man don't give a damn about you, man. He never did. Going all the way back to the womb in Genesis 25th chapter, man. You know? As a matter of fact, it was an example of that with Ezekiel, where he had to eat dung, man. He had to eat, I think, something, he mixed it with dung, and he had to eat that. You know, to represent what Israel's eating, man. Ezekiel was a heavy prophet.
4692.
Matsor. Siege. And it says a mound, a siege, distress, a fastness, fenced fortress,
Yeah.
something hemming in.
Yeah, you're gonna be messed up. You gonna be in them FEMA camps, you know. Some of you in the wilderness somewhere, man. You know, but you're gonna mark my word. You're gonna have to do that because the Lord has spoken, and that's gonna be a lot of you niggas judgment. You know, because the Lord is going to turn your eyes evil against your children, right? Set your eyes evil against the prophets, and that situation happened before. So it tells you what was written before time is for your learning and for your understanding.
And
So what happened before is going to happen again.
hey, there's nothing new under the sun.
That's right, bro.
You know, and even in the history books,
Right.
they teach you this in school too, in terms of people were eating other people. I'll tell you that.
Right.
They call them like a monster or something like that, but they're humans.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right, man. What's some more that? Who is that, Jeremiah? Who you done with Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some chariots, man. But that's Israel's salvation,
Yeah.
and you're starting to see a lot of that now, you know. And even these devils, they're telling you, yeah, these UFOs they do exist. You know, they're telling you that. When before they was like, oh nah, they don't exist. But now they're manifesting and showing you that they're here.
Nah, before it was the men of the Lord are crazy.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
what I don't know what they're talking about. That can't be true.
Yeah. Matter of fact, grab Psalm 68, start at verse 13.
You know, so you always wait for Esau or other nations to tell you something before you listen to your own people.
Right, yeah.
True men of the Lord.
Right. As soon as he said he's bold, they hold Esau's word above the Most High. Hashem Yahushua, man. You know? There ain't no chariots. They're going to be the ones that help us in these upcoming times. You know, when we on the run from these damn devils and all that. You know, just like they helped King David, they helped Joshua in the battles, man. You know, so them chariots, man. That's why they're showing themselves, man.
Hey.
That's the Lord's angels. That's His army right there, man. You know, that's His army, man.
Hey, and Lord willing,
That's right.
we'll be at that number to get beamed up.
That's right. He's going to send His army again to fight for us. You know, everything is in the Lord's time and His discretion, man. You know, we're just vessels speaking the truth, man. And we're telling you what's going to happen before it happens. So when it happens, you can't say you didn't hear it, man. You know?
Hey, they say, beam me up, Scotty. Hey, that's for us.
Or you think they got that?
Right.
You know?
Right.
They know, man. They know the men of the Lord got beamed up in the past. They know your house got beamed up, man. You know, they want to be like us, man.
God.
You know?
You said Psalm 68 what?
Verse 13.
Ah.
68:13.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, verse 13.
Ah.
Though ye have lean among the pots, yet shall ye be as the wings of a dove covered with silver.
See that? That's talking about chariots right there. You know? Yeah, beamed up. Beam me up, Scott. You know?
And her feathers with yellow gold.
Let's talk about the different colors and all that, you know?
When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in salmon. The hill of the power is as the hill of Bashan, and high hill as the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye high hills? This is the hill which the power desire to dwell in, yea, Yahweh will dwell in it forever.
Let's talk about Israel, man. He's on the hill was Israel because he's talking about his elect first. All right? That's the hill, that's the mountain, that's the governing body. And Yahweh said he's going what? Dwell in it forever. He's never going to turn away from Israel. You know? And then when they're talking about those feathers in the all that, that's talking about the chariot. You know? Go down to 17.
The chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are 20,000, even thousands of angels.
See that? The chariot. And that's how many go. That's why Yahweh Shah said, I could call a legion of angels right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the chariots, because that's the vehicles that the angels roll in, man. You know? And look how we got to get, look how many it says he got, man.
The chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place.
See that as the sign. So that lets you know that Moses at Mount Sinai, the Lord brought his chariot down, Yahweh Shah, and put it on top of that mountain. He called Moses up into it to give him the law, statutes, and commandments. You know? That right there is proof for that. And the chariot to this day, the top of Mount Sinai is still burning. What's that? That's proof that actually happened. You know, these devils, they read these scriptures, they got the money and the means to go search these things out.
Yeah.
When they go see that it had, they like, oh shit. Right now, because you know they're reincarnated and who they was back then, but they still got to go search it out. So what they do when they search it out, they try to hide it. You know, you can't let this get out. Don't let it leak out to them, because then they're going to know who they are. And when they know who they are, they're going to start calling on that name, because that name is dreadful to us. Why they think we gave you YHWH, and they ain't give me the rest of it? But the Lord gave it to this man. You know, he's a cunning man. So he knows all these things, but he'll tell you this. He'll give you some of the truth. And you got. That's why the scriptures tell you got to seek out these things, searching yourself out, man. You know, you got brothers making videos on it, and that's why you got other dudes that make videos to go against it to keep you in confusion. You know. But if the Lord is working with you, and you got the ears to hear, the Lord, you're going to find it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you're supposed to pray for. You're supposed to pray for things like that. You know, you want to pray for the truth so you find the truth, and then you know you got it. You know? Because Deuteronomy 3:1. Go back that scripture. Just want to tell you about Mount Sinai again. You know? That was the chariot that landed on that mountain. You know? But that mountain was what? A high place. Mountains are high places on this planet. You know? And they represent governments, man. And Moses at the time, he was the head of Israel, man.
Yeah.
Which was what? King David.
King.
Moses was, he was a king. You know? The Lord called that king up to speak to him.
For you simple jakes, he was a king.
That's right. That's right.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 1. And this is the blessing wherewith Moses, the man of Yahweh, blessed the children of Israel before his death. And he said, Yahweh came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them. He shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000s of saints.
See that? That's talking about the angels, them do chariots. You know? Yeah.
From his right hand went a fiery law for them. Yea, he loved the people. All his saints are in thy hand, and they sat down at thy feet. Every one shall receive of thy words. Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jeshurun, when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together. Let Reuben live, die, and let not his men be few. And this is the blessing of Judah. And he said, Hear Yahweh, the voice of Judah, and bring him unto his people. Let his hands be sufficient for him, and be thou in help to turn him from his enemies.
That's the church going to do. They're going to help us, man. You know, and who's controlling them? Yahweh, man. The church to help us from our enemies, man. You know, if I would have found a woman, oh man. I think it was Joshua. And he said there is more, there's more of us than this is it.
But that joke works as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because those chariots, they had to see, man, the chariots around them. So, I think it's 2 Kings 6 and 16, if I'm not mistaken.
You said 2 Kings what?
6 and 16.
Come.
But you told them, fear not.
Come. This book of 2 Kings, chapter 6, verse 16. And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
Matter of fact, start a little bit.
Right.
14.
Yeah.
13, something around there. Just to give them a little. So we was going to war, man. You know, to get to the land where the Lord promised. You know, and to get that land to get back home, the Lord is going to bring the war, but the Lord is going to fight for us.
I'll start at 8. This book of 2 Kings, chapter 6, verse 8. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel and took counsel with his servants, saying, In such and such a place shall be my camp. And the man of the power sent unto the king of Israel, saying, Beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down.
They want to fight against us. You know, they matter of fact, they ain't want us to pass through their land. And all we was trying to do, it was certain lands, like Moab, you know, trying to pass through their land, they ain't want us to pass through. You know, we even said we won't even bother nothing, man. We're buying whatever, some places we wasn't even going to buy nothing. Not even drink none of your water, we just passing through. God didn't even want us to pass through your land, man. So the Lord, and that's why he did all those things for us. You know, his true power to all you other nations. That's why when we came to spy out what was that city? The army? Joshua.
Oh, yeah, kind.
We went to go spy that out.
Yep.
And the harlot was like, oh. So she said, you already know the Lord gave you this land. So come and conquer. Just
spare my family. Yes.
That's it. And she helped them. She helped them. You know?
Yeah.
And they too, and they did the same thing. Joshua did the same thing that happened at the festival. He was like, yo, he didn't tell them to put the lands for it, but he was like, yo, just mark the thresholds of your door. And he's like, we won't destroy that. You know, she brought her whole family there. But yo, the Lord told us that. You know, he outside, man. We're going back. He was like, put the blood on the thresholds of your door here, Pastor. You know, so that's where we got that from. You know? That's how I know that's in our custom. That's why the Lord, what is he doing now? He's marking the ones that sign up. Don't give them that much so they can accept from judgment.
A thorough walk.
There you go. There you go.
It says, verse 10, and the king of Israel sent to the place which the man of God told him and warned him of, and saved himself there, not once nor twice. Therefore, the heart of the king of Syria was sore troubled for this thing. And he called his servants and said unto them, will ye not show me which of is for the king of Israel? Which of us is for the king of Israel? And one of his servants said, none, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophet that is in Israel, telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. Woo!
Dang. There you go. That's
prophets is bad, man.
So
the
Lord
prophets.
was telling, like, yo, and that's the same thing that the Lord is doing right now. Because we're out here telling you, like, yo, they got these plans, this plan. You know, you got whistleblowers. You know, you go and study says why they sit upon their beds when they wake up, they able to do the things that they're thinking about. So we're telling you the things that they got planned. It's like Elijah the prophet told them, man, yo, we already know what you've been saying about.
Right.
Because the Lord revealed it. You know, while you in your crib, the Lord, because he sees everything, he hears everything. You know, his angels, man, they go around to and fro, collecting information.
And hey,
it's like they're doing right now, man. The angels are spying out this land, man. How they going to destroy it, man. Who is who? You know? Who's a man in the door, who's not? Who's going to get delivered, who's not? And going back, taking notes, and sending them to the hour, man. You know? That's why you're judged by your works, man. And your faith in your belief, man. You know?
That goes to the spiritual dealings that the angels and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has with us to this day. Because that's why, you know, me and the brother bring out, we can seek out your spirit. You know, the lies and the slander that you talk about us.
That's right.
And you wonder how we know it. It's through the spirit, power, mercy, and grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
That we see it. Yes. Yeah. But the Lord allows us to see it before it even comes out.
That's right. That's right.
So he gives us your thoughts.
That's right.
There ain't nothing we do.
Because he sees out the inward part of man, so he knows it. You know?
Right. You gotta come around and blame.
The one looked like a smoke.
Right. Hey, but he gives that wisdom to his servants, the prophets.
Right.
Lord willing, we be of that number.
That's right, God.
It says, and he said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told him, saying, behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host.
See what I just said? Just read it. The chariots is flying out this place right now.
God.
And the Lord just said, what? Spy where he is.
God.
You know?
And they came by night and compassed the city about. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early, he had gone forth, behold, and a host compassed the city both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them.
And that's how I know the chariots could appear.
Just
you know what I mean? And they was there.
right.
You know, they was right there, like, yo, man, we ride with you. But see, the prophets, they had the eyes to see, so they saw it. That's why it's like, yo, get that together.
God.
That's a badass scripture, man.
God.
That's how we know, like, matter of fact, that goes into what? When 2 or 3 are gathered, he's there in their presence.
God, he's there in the midst.
That's right. His angels are
Camp round about.
They're standing around us right now, man.
God.
We can't see them, but they're here. You know, because what? They're spiritual beings, man. They're able to to make themselves appear and disappear. But all them other spirits that's on these other people, the demons on those people, they can see the angels that came with us. And that's why they're not able to harm us according to us.
Right.
You know?
So all you can do is talk.
That's right, yeah. All you want to do is talk shit and smoke.
Right.
They try to make you get physical.
Right.
Now them angels they like,
hey, they try to rile our spirits up. No, we're gonna let you continue to be in your nonsense and how you in derision. Yeah. And he said, "Go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him." And it was told him, saying, "Behold, he is in Dothan." Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host. And they came by night and compassed the city about. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servants said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see.
See that?
And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
See that? And yo, that's talking, they're going into the horses. That's talking about power.
Yeah.
You know, and those chariots have power. You know, they had the power to bring that fire. It was not Elijah the one that called down fire from the heavens. You know? So, hey, man, the Lord is always with his men, man. You know? Because Elijah can see that. A lot of men, they can't see what you see, man. If you are a man of the Lord, you're a seer, you see things that other men can't see. And you tell them, they be like, hey, what's this guy talking about? This is there. But you see it. And when you explain it, and the Lord, that's why Elijah prayed to Yahweh and told him, open his eyes so that he can see what I see. You know, not saying that the man was blind. You know, he had eyes to see, but he didn't have that understanding. The Lord made a manifest in front of him, like, oh shit, all these angels, all this around us, they're here for us to help us. You know? And that's going to be the son telling you, man. And these up and coming times, he's going to have to. That's why the chariots is there now. And they're manifesting themselves and they're showing them and they're showing us. Like, listen, this technology that this man has, you know, like they be shooting at them.
Right, stop right here, right?
That's Satan. So anyway, they had there was a video with a chariot flew. And these the military, they was gunning out. They was giving it to the chariot. And the chariot was cruising right there, playing with it. Like it was nothing. And I'm saying, staying right in the going back and forth like it was nothing. You know? So hey man, that's the power that we have, that we're dealing with, man. You know, and that's the Lord's army. That's our power, man. That's like that song they taught you in church. And they didn't even know what the hell they was talking about. But it said, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. You know, the soldiers in his army. You know, which is brought down here to do the footwork. You know? And to usher them in by preaching his word. That's why they hate us, man.
Hey, and just and I speak as a man, but you know, when you got them characters that was across the street, and you had a character that was there, they came out one time, right? But they don't come back. It's always once, right? They always test us and tempt us once, right? And you don't see them again.
And both times they mentioned the Israel.
Right. Loud, speaking loud about it, right?
I think that's why that woman
just set up.
The president of the temple, she checked out, man. And it's crazy because they just had her funeral. Who was it? Friday. It was Friday. The temple was closed on Friday for about 3 hours or so.
Right.
And she died in one of these buildings, man.
Right.
You know? But I know she probably was scoffing. We gotta get those Israelites out of here.
Yeah.
The nigga woman.
Yeah.
And now her ass is in the spirit world and she knows what we were saying was the truth, right?
Yeah.
You know, you don't never scoff against the middle of the Lord, bro, because the Lord will always bring your ass down low.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? All right, listen to me. What, bro? You got it?
And it says, and when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahweh and said, smite this people,
See that?
I pray thee, with blindness. And he smote them with blindness, according to the word of Elisha.
See that? So they couldn't see. You know, and see, and did Elijah lift up a finger and go do anything? No, he prayed to the Lord. That's why King David was so decent. Because for everything he did, he always prayed before he did something. Because he knew that's where his strength came from. He knew he ain't have no strength, man. You know, our strength comes from above. We don't possess no strength in our body. You know? Y'all dudes doing all them push-ups and all that, yeah, that's good to exercise. I'm not saying nothing about that. But that you're not strong through that, man. You're strong through your faith and your belief in the Most High Yahweh. But I see you outside. Yes. No? That's on that, brother.
Come.
Matter of
Some
fact,
more.
man,
Some more. And Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom ye seek. But he led them to Samaria.
Oh, man. Boy, that's the Lord's work, man. That ain't had nothing to do with Elijah, but the Lord was using him to show his power, man. You know, the same way he does it right now. There's nothing more to the sun. Fact, that was it on that, brother?
Hey, that's it.
Grab Psalms 104. Start at verse 1, Baba.
Yeah. It's crazy because when they was able to open their eyes, they saw they was in Samaria.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He spared in terms of not smiting them. Yeah. That shows you the true power.
Lord, cool, man.
Yeah.
He said blindly smell.
Right. And then I'm gonna take him to somewhere else. Dang. Matter of fact.
Well, the Lord's cold, man. You know? And even like now, we might not even know what this, like certain things we're going through, man. We don't know why we're going through it, but we have to put our trust in Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? And I should have copied that. You know that they always say, Father knows best. You know?
Hey man, yeah, and just to bring this point, it was like when King David could have slew Saul, right? That's what they did here too. Because they answered and he said, thou shalt not smite them. Wouldst thou smite those whom thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink and go to their master. So what do you think they went back and told their master all these things that happened, and then he set them free? And guess what? Guess what the king of Syria did? He ain't go back no more to mess with him.
Yeah, that's right.
He said he had my men in derision and could have killed all of them.
That's right.
He gave them eats and drinks, right?
I'm gonna feed these.
Yeah, right. You'll go back and tell your master what happened. No, they was probably like, listen, we ain't going back. Yeah,
that's bad.
Yeah, we got blinded. Yeah. Right.
He fed us and sent us away. Well, I'm gonna tell you, King, that.
Yeah.
Because if you want the smoke, you go bring it to us.
Right. Hey, the soldier probably said, King, we'll kill you.
That's right.
You try to send us back in there.
Yeah. That's like, yo, when King David, he went to war with who was it? After King of Moab died, King David sent some of his men over there to check on him because they was cool. But the people piped him up and was like, yo, man, how do you know David ain't sent these men over here to spy us out and to try to overtake him? So they disrespected him. They cut their beards off. They cut the hind parts of the garments out, and they sent them out. They put their hands on them. So when they sent them back, King David was scared. He's like, yo, what? I sent my men to go check on them to make sure you did this. They were over there.
Right.
And King David smote all of them. You know, that's how important your beard is. You know, that's
right.
Disrespect. You shave your beard up.
Right.
That's like a lion without a man. You know, then they cut their hind parts off, so your ass out.
Right.
Disrespect the hell out of them.
Right.
You know, same way Esau was to do to us now.
Right.
You know?
He said Psalm what?
Psalm 104.
11:53.
Spirit can perform.
Yeah. Let's go about 10 more so we go over 130. 125. 125. We have 125. We have 125 now.
That's crazy.
Come on, Lord.
I looked at that like, damn, that's a good one. Hey, family coming.
How about them spies? That one sneak preview up there. You know what I mean? Yeah. How about them spies?
God damn.
They came back. They came back.
Uh-huh. He's working like a boss, bro. But it's more of us than that.
Yeah. Come on. Let me show. They,
Yep. And now they all of a sudden want to get at Chipotle.
yeah.
I was one over there too, across the street. You been sitting there for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Where you at?
Yep.
You all over it.
Yep. And now they go, bye-bye. You leaving? Leaving now? All right, bye. Bye.
Hey, man.
Sayonara. It's more of us
That's
than
right.
it is of them.
That's right.
Just know that. And you ain't
Way more.
stopping nothing. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 1. Bless Yahweh, O my soul. O Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty. Who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain.
Hey. Oh, man. No, he do all that. And that's why we worship him and we praise him, man. You know? We don't serve Esau, man. There's nothing Esau can do to us, man. You know? There's nothing Esau can do to us to make us want to serve or bow down to his ways.
Right.
And you know the strength of your God.
Right.
Power, man. Your hour.
Hey.
The one that created him, the one that created us, man. You just chose us over them, man. You know?
Man, hey, what they finding out in some of these lands, like demon looking like creatures, right?
Okay.
Just crazy looking creatures.
Yeah.
But we worried about wimpy Esau,
And
right?
that's what that what they was saying while I was looking up that whole CERN thing, right? And the scientists, what the whole CERN thing is about, they're trying to tap into the spiritual realm. So they're trying to open up a portal to bring the demons here. But the Lord, hey man, the spiritual world is about to manifest itself in the physical. That's the thing you think about that. You know, like demon type of things. You're gonna see actual demons, man. You know, walking these streets, and these people gonna be scared to death, man. You know, they're gonna make themselves manifest like that. How these actors in Hollywood, rappers and all that, they start getting the horns and all this crazy shit. That's how demons are inside. You know, like I'll be watching the show Ghost Whisperer, and she be talking to the dead. That's like, and that whole show, man, is based on the Illuminati shit, man. And the things that they did to those people, and they want to tap into that world, to that spiritual realm. They got to do a lot with witchcraft and sorcery, people with familiar spirits, man. You know, just like the lady King Saul went to bring back Samuel the prophet. You know, and he looked at the Saul like, yo, why you waking up on my sleep?
You leaving now?
You know?
Nah, he's leaving. He's leaving now.
Her fat ass, she hopped out the car with some insomnia cookies. You know, but yeah, man. So they're trying to tap into the spiritual realm and bring forth demons to manifest themselves here. But they're like, and it's all scientists doing it. You know, so ain't them scientists. They want to prove all things through science. You know, it's like, yo, science has to prove it. Science can't prove it. It's not. It don't exist.
Right.
You know,
Your science, your madness.
we tell you it exists.
Right.
You know it exists. Demons hop on people all the time. I think these people be bugged out their goddamn minds. You know? Just like when Yahweh Shah, he cured that man demons. He had all the demons. He had thousands of demons. He was cutting himself, breaking chains. That's demon power, man. You know, so they want that to manifest here. You know? Yeah.
Verse 3, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot.
Right. So that's one of the more chariots, man. Make it over to what it tell you. Behold, he cometh with the clouds. And my before this with them, man. You know, so that's the chariots he's talking about. They ain't talking about an actual a cloud. He's talking about a chariot, man. Then you got the heavens, right? That's a firmament, man. That's water, man. You know, and then you got down here the firmament down here, that's the water. You know, so you going. That's why you know what when they try to train the people, NASA and all that, like the gravity and shit, they train them in the water, man. And the niggas be floating and all that shit. So they know about the firmament, man. You know, the Lord gave them that much knowledge, and He allowed them to get as far where they can put their satellites up. You know, but the Lord's about to shut all that down, man. You got the Lord, certain chariot that's been knocking down the satellites and all that, man. You know?
Who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind.
That's right. See that? And that's what the chariot is there for. Walk on the wings of the wind. Who does that? You know? The chariot be floating in the air, man. And they move however they want to. That's why I said walking, like when you walk, you move, turn different directions and all that. An airplane can't do that shit. It's even flying straight, like the little fighter jets and all that. But they can't move like a chariot. The chariot won't move, right? You turn and all that shit. An airplane cannot do that, man. They don't have that technology. You know, that's why I said walking from the wings of the air. That's heavy, man. The Lord of the chariot's bad.
Bad man. Bad man.
That's a Jake won't do.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
That's what Jake won't do.
Stop.
Hustler. Gangster. That don't bring you nothing. But
And he's 60-some years old.
Yeah, should be teaching
Right.
against that.
Right.
You know, but yet you walking on the goddamn college campus
Right.
playing that shit.
Right.
And yo, they should be laughing at you
Right.
for that.
Right.
Well, nobody take you serious, man. You
Yeah.
know? Matter of fact, let's hop in the second Maccabees, chapter 10. Bring up some more chariots at the end of this. You know? But them chariots, and that's why I'm going to the chariots, because they're showing themselves, man, and they know that they exist. And that's our salvation, man. That's the salvation of Israel. It's a gift and it's a curse. All right, it's a curse to Israel, and it's a gift to the one during the elect, and it's a curse to all these other nations, man, which is going to be destroyed, especially here in Babylon. It's a curse. It's that curse that goes throughout the earth, man. All right, because this place is going to be cursed. It's going to be burnt with fire.
Yeah.
You know?
This is the book of Maccabees, chapter 10, verse 29. But when the battle waxed strong, there appeared unto the enemies from heaven 5 comely men upon horses,
Right.
with bridles of gold. And 2 of them led the Jews, and took Maccabeus betwixt them,
Right.
and covered him on every side with their weapons.
See, that's talking about the chariots, man. You know, that's why I tell you it's covered in gold. You know, but the chariot, they flies. You go into what's it, Ezekiel? I believe it's the first chapter, if I'm not mistaken, when it talks about the chariots and how they glitter, they sparkle, the wheel inside the wheel and all that, man.
Yeah,
You know,
Ezekiel chapter 1. Yeah.
Yeah, so yo, man, that's telling you, man. You know, that happened with those chariots came to help Judas Maccabees as well, man. You know, throughout the battles, the chariots was all throughout any battle that Israel had. Those chariots was around, man. You know,
Yeah.
and that was our power. They helped us, man. They're here to help us, man. You don't think David was smart and all that men about to help us? You know, Even King Saul, man. He wasn't doing all that. The Lord, and even Samson, you know, they was working with him as well, man. To give him that strength, to give him that power.
God, and took Maccabeus betwixt them, and covered him on every side with their weapons, and kept him safe, but shot arrows and lightnings against the enemies, so that being confounded with blindness and full of trouble, they were killed.
See that? Come on, man.
Keep playing with our power.
Yeah, man. Yo, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, he says, I kill and I make it alive.
That's right.
I, the Lord, I, Yahweh, do all these things.
That's right. That's right. No, we're going to go to the classic. You know.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16.
As a matter of fact, right before you bring it out, that's what I wanted to say. Because we're right here in Philadelphia, we're another step closer. Because now, as of, I believe, either Thursday or Friday, they made it so when you hop on something, you don't even need a key pass no more. You can use your debit card, your credit card, and all that to tap and pay. You know, they're making it more convenient. You know, so now you don't gotta have it. If you got your debit card, you can use that hop on the train. You know, here, let me hit it. Ooh. It's easy. Before you had to load up, because now think about a lot of started off with money. You had to put either cash in there, or tokens.
Yep.
Now, not too long ago, you know, about like 10 years maybe, so around there they started transitioning because New York already had that metro ship, or you had to buy a transparent slot.
Yeah.
It wasn't no tap, you had to slide it. So then they put the little the screens, the monitors in there where you can tap the key. Now that came out. Now you can tap your debit card. So the next thing is what you got there now.
Tap.
You know. So hey man, this thing is moving faster and faster. That just happened. You know. So hey man, we're here, man. You know, we're just hoping and praying this thing to move more faster so we can get the hell up out of here. You know.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right.
Now, you got to understand, hey, man, they may put it in your left hand.
Right.
You know, they may put it in your right hand. They may put it in your forehead. They put it in your leg. They're going to put it somewhere. Right?
His thing was like, he said, they might put it in my butt cheek.
Right.
He said, he don't care if you get it there. You still got it.
Right. And that no man.
A lot of people they like to take a lot of things so good.
Right.
Oh, it has to be in my right hand.
Right.
In my left.
Right.
That's Jake's kind of slick ass.
Right.
Wherever you get it on your body, you got it.
Right.
You know, the brain chips and all that shit. That's why, they got, matter of fact, they got certain places now where they scanning people's eyes to get a certain place. So all that technology is here, man. We just waiting for it to be implemented in World War III. We got it.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So yeah, that's like, you're not going to be in society no longer.
Right.
You're going to be outcast, right?
That's right.
And hey, you got to count the cost,
That's right.
right? Destroy or continue to have the faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you pray that he continues to sup with you and give you that spirit to stand boldly in the face of adversity. Right?
As a matter of fact, if you can tap your debit card, you can tap your phone.
Right.
Because a lot of people got that
debit card on the phone. Got the debit card on the phone.
And then what they've been saying they want to put your phone inside you.
Right.
So that's everything. Hey, man.
And that's how you know it's a chip. That's how you know it's an actual thing that they're going to put inside you. Because when physical. So when you go into that, also you go into root words and you look at the word grapho. What does that mean? That means there's going to be some information on whatever that thing is inside you.
Right.
So it's going to be able to read your bank account, right? That's why the same thing with your card. That's a chip. It reads the amount of money you have. Same thing they're going to put inside you. That's how you know it's not nothing else.
Yo, read your bank account. medical records,
Right.
everything.
Right.
They want everything convenient.
Right.
That's how they say. If you was passed out or whatever, they could just scan your
So-
arm, see what's wrong.
Right.
So everything pops up right here.
Right. So let me tell you, if you can't get that right now, and the information is out there on these root words,
Right.
like grapho, like karats, like karagma, right? Then the Lord has totally blinded you, or you done sold out.
It's like what it said when the scripture was reading. Elijah prayed for the blind again.
John.
King David even prayed for him.
John.
You know?
It says 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Right.
666.
Right. You know, it's the number of men. I don't got just people like, oh, that's the devil's number. That's the number of a man. You know, 'cause they the ones that got the technology
To do it.
software.
Yeah. John.
You know, and then it says the number of man because now if you take it, you say that you worship this man.
John.
You worship him over the throne of the Most High because he has all the so-called technology right now and he's in control of the earth. You know, because you can't see beyond what's right in front of you.
Demon.
All that would have been funny if they ran around the fucking truck.
Right.
You know, anyway, man, now that's gone, man.
Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother.
Primo. Come on, man.
Sorry, you're going to get marked.
Yeah, man. Niggas do that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to close up pretty quick. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders of the Great Millstone. Shout out to the elect. So next week, we're going to sing Mawafa Bible Ball.
Wafa Baba. Kwame Yashab. Salak Rayam.
Yeah, shout. Yeah, I hope the bank account fucking be empty tomorrow. Motherfucker. Oh, that nigga did that shit.